So I have a third site which is not doing well, but it has a couple of big money articles that are not on page one anymore. I don't mind going black hat with them. What aggressive things can I do? So the first part of your question makes me a little bit worried because you're saying the site is not doing well, and then you talk about getting aggressive with black hat stuff, which is pretty much the opposite of what
We would say,
we're gonna tell you to do right now.
yeah, yeah.
When a site isn't doing well,
You
um,
chill. Yeah.
yeah, you chill out, you get natural. You start linking to your homepage more. You start using lots of natural anchors, branded anchors, URL anchors, generic anchors. So when a site is not doing well, we get less aggressive.
Yeah.
We get much more conservative with our link building.
Yeah, and we're not going to be using stuff like PBNs either.
But I
We're going
think
to be
he's
doing.
talking about a site that we're not
Yeah, yeah, no,
doing for him.
yeah, but I'm just saying, if
Yeah.
so hypothetical, you had a site that was obviously doing well, you had page one rankings, you were happy with it, and then it came crashing down. My guess is, and this is purely anecdotal, you probably got too aggressive with it from the get-go, which, then you'll see that ramp up, and a lot of times a hard crash down, right? Like you had some trust, but then the game was kind of figured out. So without looking at it, I can only say too much. But right now, like Chris said, you need to change your frame of thought if you want to make this project succeed, which is get less aggressive
Yeah,
and
so
start building the trust flow back in.
it's hard to really tell, without actually seeing it because we don't know how bad it's doing. So
Yeah.
he's just saying it dropped off of page one, so it could have just like dropped on to page two or whatever. Um, I don't want to give, I don't like giving advice about like how to get like super aggressive with something. If like the most aggressive, if your site is actually still in good health, if you haven't had a massive loss in traffic and keywords, and you've basically just had some stuff that was on page one and it kind of just popped off, and maybe it's on like high page two or something like that,
Hmm.
then you could be fairly aggressive. And what I mean by fairly aggressive is, let's say the overall amount of links you're building for the month, you could do like half of them to inner pages, right? This is under the assumption that your site is still very healthy and doing well,
Yeah.
and you've just kind of had some stuff fall off of page one, but not super far off of page one, right? Then you could do like half your links to inner pages, the other half to the homepage. Homepage links, do supernatural anchors. The ones that are going to inner pages, if you have some room to use exact match anchors, you could do that. If you've already used too many exact match anchors, you want to be a little more natural or topical with them, or long tail or whatever, or keyword variations. You don't want to get like super aggressive. Be aggressive when you can be aggressive. Like just because you're losing rankings, don't get like super aggressive, right? You still want to trust the overall process. It just because you lost some rankings doesn't mean that you really changed the dynamics of how aggressive you can actually be, if that makes sense. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.